wish you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you wanna be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was down and out with the blues. I felt no man cared if I were alive. I felt the whole world was so tired. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. It's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground. YMCA. And just go to the YMCA. Young man, I was once in your...
Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody.
I'm blue for you. I'm wearing blue.
Yeah. We got a lot of people in the chat already this morning.
Wait. Everybody like the blue color? Does it make my eyes look good? Do I amuse you?
Let's see, I should have blue on, then it would match my eyes. What do you
I think it's black and blue.
You can be black and blue. You know, black and blue. We got a lot of people in the chat, though.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, look who decided to join us. Oh,
Good morning. Good morning.
Good afternoon. What's about a little chilly
Good
afternoon? Hey, you believe there's 29 in Florida? And it's 29 where Trixie is?
Yeah.
29 degrees?
Yeah.
Where? In your
Florida.
town?
What do you call? Yeah, what do you call? The things are falling out of the fucking trees there.
Oh, the iguanas. Yeah, iguanas are.
They killed.
You should get some live video.
People got killed. Excuse me while I scratch my back.
There's some big iguanas, those things.
Yeah. Well, at least, I don't have iguanas falling here. I just got a special weather statement that we're going to have snow squalls today and a couple inches of snow, which I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
we're in the house.
Oh my God, George.
Oh, this knife feels so good.
Well, I'm going to start out with a prayer. You guys are weird this morning.
You're weird.
Lord, thank you for the gift of this new year, a fresh start filled with hope and new possibilities. Thank you for the past year, the good and the hard things, and for making all things new. Guide our steps and shape our hearts, aligning our lives with your purposes. Help us to pursue you first, above all else, and grant us wisdom to discern your will. Amen.
Amen.
I don't like the way you presented that.
Well, you don't?
No,
Well, I could reread it, but
Don't
it
feel
wouldn't
like
get any better.
Florida for Trump called those iguanas tree gators.
Tree gators.
Yeah. Mark said it's snowing at his house, huh? 20 degrees.
Hey, got good news. Everybody wants to hear good news.
What?
You want to hear good news?
Sure. Absolutely.
Iran's currency has collapsed.
Mhm.
Really?
Yes, and they have riots out in the street. The Revolutionary Guard is killing people. Let's pray for the people in Iran that they rise up against that Ayatollah piece of shit that he is.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, I got phone calls last night and they asked me, how's this benefit us? Well, it benefits us because what's Iran's biggest export?
Yeah.
Oil.
Terrorism?
Can I
What?
show the clip then so everybody knows what's going on before we talk about
My
it?
guess was terrorism for their biggest export.
Yeah, you would think
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
wouldn't you? I'm going to play this because it'll show you exactly what's going on over in Iran, and then we can talk about it because a lot of people don't know.
خدا کنه اتفاق خوبی بیفته. اگه امروز که گفتم خبر ریزشی همه چی ریزشی شد.
غیور کرمانشاه شلوغ شده. دم شما گرم، دم همگی گرم.
Breaking news. The Persians have awoken. Entire cities in Iran are flooding with people. Not whispers, roars. From Tehran to the provinces, the streets are alive. Men, women, students, workers, retirees. One message, one demand. Enough. Enough of the Islamic Republic. Enough of repression. Enough of broken promises and stolen futures. Crowds are calling for the end of the Islamic Revolution and free Iran from the regime that rules by fear. In the streets all the last 2 days, a name is rising again. Reza Pahlavi calls for the Crown Prince to lead a new free Iran, are echoing across the nation. Support for restoring the monarchy is re-emerging in public. Reza is calling for a regime change and a democratic transition for Iran. This isn't just a protest. This is a national awakening. Iran is rising. Persia is rising again. God bless Iran.
Sorry
You know
for the
what's
other
going on
job there.
American flag?
Huh?
What?
I
You know
said
what's
sorry
going on
for what? I
Well,
said
I
sorry
couldn't-
for the edit job. It was done on the
Talking
fly
about it.
last night.
Well, it was breaking news, kind of, I guess, right? For last night.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they're not talking about it on the news.
Mm-mm.
so, I mean, obviously, you know, I guess it all depends on where the country goes, right? This country could go very good or it can go even worse. So,
No, it won't go worse. It'll go better.
Now I seen Prism saying in the chat that Trump said he had some major news coming in the
Yes.
next 48
Right.
hours. What was that about? I missed that.
Yeah, and it's not. He didn't say what it was, but he is coming out with something. And there's another thing happening with what do you call Alex Jones? I don't know if people watch him, but General Flynn's going to make a special announcement on it. It's supposed to be very important at 11 o'clock, so you can tune into that. But it's going to be very important, from what I understand.
I think it's going to be that the Miami Hurricanes are going to beat Ohio State tonight. I think
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I was going to say.
That would.
Right, Florida for Trump. I'll give me a thumbs up on that.
Hey, Hudman. Good morning. How
Well,
you
what
doing,
did you
brother?
want? What did you want to say about the gas, George? You were talking about that.
You're giving me gas. That's what it is. No.
I don't.
The thing is that it's going to benefit, especially the United States, because their biggest export, besides the terrorism, as Sean said, is their economics based on fuel. For some reason, a couple of months ago, the guy that was in charge of the banking industry of Iran decided to resign, and then he was found dead. And then now the money just collapsed. So now the people finally respond, and the what do you call it, the Islamic Revolutionary Army is actually killing people in the street.
And they were running from protesters and everything too. There was so much. I could have went for an hour on clips I found last night, but
Yeah, but I'm just saying is that there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things happening. And the picture that they showed, that was the Shah of Iran's son. That lives in the United. I think he lives in the United States in exile, and he makes an appearance once in a while. But I'm surprised none of the news carried him at all. I mean, thank God for the internet and TikTok and Instagram. A lot of people don't know what's going on. It must be, I think the Democratic Party, the left, doesn't want to show what's happening. Situations like that, because the amount of funding that Iran did put in all these protesting happening in America, with free Palestine, free Palestine, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, they're probably a major player in all that, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
obviously, yeah.
Big funding. So, I mean, it's a I think a great benefit to the United States. I think a lot of things are going to happen after the first of the year, supposedly, with Pam Bondi. I mean, they're making all those arrests with the Somalian state there, Minnesota. But
yeah.
now, what do you call Ohio? Right, Columbus, Ohio got hit, and it's another state, and all the blue states refuse to give information to the Trump administration about all the
Stonewall.
Can I go back to Iran just for 1 second before we go onto the Somalis? Did you notice at the beginning of that clip, all the women were in the street burning their hijabs?
Yep.
Can you imagine
I
after
missed that.
47 years of having to dress like that and everything, and the women that was the very first one in that montage was that. And can you imagine the celebrations, for them not having to be covered up anymore? I mean, it's just like the Somalis. We can go back to that, but I just kind of wanted to note that, because for the women, it's got to really be liberating.
Yeah, Red Ginger said she hopes Mossad is busy today. I'm sure they probably are, right? I'm sure Mossad's probably
good point, Red Ginger.
involved.
Well, there's another thing happening. I didn't get the whole story about that, even about the drug cartel with the G7 stuff. So I'm waiting for that information. Maybe that's what General Flynn's going to talk about. I have pictures of the 70s of what Iran looked like in them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were all in bikinis and they looked normal.
Looking woman too. Yeah, I would have moved to Iran.
Yeah, beautiful. It looked like a beautiful country back then, right? I mean,
the beaches were beautiful.
Normal country.
Hotels.
Yep, normal country.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, here's what this is the one that you sent too. People across the bridge, but I liked how they were burning up the gas stations and everything too. Here's this is the other clip you had right down here, George.
Yeah, that was
This
good.
fear. What the fuck?
Oh, nope, wrong one. That's for later.
Well, I guess with the money, imploding, right? And they always say, when people have, I just saw your little clip, and the guy said fear. I guess when people stop fearing, right, that's when they become very bold.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously with the more people becoming bold, courage is contagious, as they say, right? So maybe that's going to fuel something over there. Let's just hope it goes better than worse. That's all. Because if they went better, I think it'd be good for the whole Middle East area.
Well, yeah. Once one falls, they're like dominoes.
They've been a big
one
troublemaker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's all related. Well, we've talked about this before too, about Iraq's currency. Now, with the Iranian currency drop, collapsing like that, if Iraq's dinar collapses too, then that's when we're supposedly going into Nasera and Jassera. And that's the one thing that they were waiting for. Where we go into the golden age, that Trump talks about all the time, and that's all to do with banking and stuff. So there's a lot of under things that could be going on just besides their currency collapsing and them getting rid of, the Ayatollah. And if they go back to the monarchy like they had before, that's good for us because they're more Western culture than they are the Muslim.
Yeah, this was the number one doll for sale in Iran.
What thought was this? I thought this was the number one doll for sale in Iran.
Oh, I got some stuff about that. Well, this one, the Sharia Barbie.
There you go.
That is so. Oh, that's terrible. But that's what they do over there. Women are just.
What about the Ken doll? They call it the thrown off the roof Ken doll.
Yeah.
Ken has no balls.
Yep.
Well, they toss them off the roof. They make.
Well, yeah, but did you ever look at a Ken doll? It's not anatomically.
Yeah, you guys have a whole bunch of me. So interested by the Ken doll.
There's nothing there.
What did you do, Trix? Get the Ken doll and go like this right away and look down?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I got
she pulled the pants right away. She pulled the pants right out of that.
Well, you get. I don't know.
It's a transgender.
Playing the post Ken Barbie date night. The nightcap version. Nightcap Ken.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had all the Ken and Barbie stuff. It was just.
Yeah, I gotta look for. I'll look for those pictures later. I gotta go to the doctor today. See how about my shoulder.
Oh, good. I
Can't wait. We're gonna do we are getting ready for the Quran burning and putting bacon on it and some pig's blood and the people. I don't care if I hurt anybody's feelings, but that's the way it goes.
I think you should do it anyways.
Well, I gotta send you the video of the one we did with the burning of the Palestinian flag. And
yeah, we had that one up when who was on?
No, that was the photo with what's the name? The guy
yeah, with the video. You know what? I think I might have the video in my file. Seriously,
Mark's got breaking news in the chat. He said, when we're talking about the Ken doll, no balls. Mark says obviously he's a Republican.
Yep, true.
Yeah,
that doll was made an image of Johnson.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ken could probably be Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what I used to do with my Ken doll? And I had Ken and Barbie and Skipper and everything. I would put Ken and Barbie in a shoebox at night, and then in the morning I'd throw Skipper, the other doll, in and say they multiplied overnight.
Oh yeah.
I had the camper and the jet, and I had that stuff.
Oh,
Mommy, in January tomorrow. Mandami is going to be the mayor of New York.
Yeah, he's all.
And I told my sister to sell a house, and she didn't want to effing listen. Boy, let me tell you what they're going to do. It's going to be unbelievable. They're going to take over. They're going to take over her $6 million house.
Well, they put a lesbian fire. She's fire commissioner.
And she had no fire experience.
The only fire experience she has is when she went camping when she was 10, putting a fire in a campground. I think, right? Not out, lighting a fire.
Well, did you hear what he's doing? If you go to sell your property in New York City, a private NGO will get first dibs on the sale of that property before
That's
you
right.
can even sell it to a private entity. So you can't even control the sale of your home anymore, and that's going into effect as soon as he signed it.
That's right.
That's got to get challenged. I don't see how that could. I mean, because first of all, you're taking the open market away from your real estate. It's got to get challenged. It's got to get.
It'll get challenged, but the whole thing is they have the right. You don't own your property. They own your
Yeah,
property.
stop paying taxes. They own your property and stop paying taxes. I'm just saying. I think it's got to get challenged. I think it's got to get thrown out.
Yeah. But I don't know that New York is gone. once he
Inside
started
myself, got a head question here.
sworn
Is
in.
it illegal to swear to uphold our Constitution with the Quran? No. The Constitution is allowed with the Bible. But many Democrats have not done and took an oath on the Constitution, which they should have no right to the seat. They did it with comic books. They did it with Superman comics. And all the Republicans in the House just stood by and just laughed at it, which there's a challenge to every piece of shit that's in there, especially ones that are Muslims. They have no right to be in that position. Sorry to say.
Look at this. This is in Dearborn.
The word, and with a decree of yours you will annihilate them. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, you annihilated. And you destroyed the likes of Ad and Thamud and Fir'aun. These are the Fir'auns and the Ad and Thamud of today. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, we ask you, Ya Allah, destroy them. Destroy them, Allah. Take them off the service of this earth. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Akram al-Akramin.
على القوم الكافرين اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين اللهم انصر عبادك الموحدين.
Get the
Now,
idea.
you notice, if you know, I hate to interrupt you with this one, especially this is my favorite thing to do. But did you see all the young people that are in there? Do not tell me that these mosques do not fucking harbor terrorists in there. You know, there's 4.5 million Muslims in America. And they come out with the Democrats come out, well, only 10% are terrorists, Islamic terrorists. 10% at 4.5 million people, that's over 400,000. Does everybody get the drift there? But they used a lower number of 10%, like it's nothing to worry about. But they're here. And New Year's Eve isn't over. God forbid anything happens. It's over. But look how many things that they have shut down because they're worried about the terrorism. Does anybody shut down their shit? What happens, which will happen, it's going to happen. You watch when Ramadan Ding Dong happens in the month of March.
Well, it's you look at all over the world where things were shut down. I mean, for New Year's Eve already, right? It's a friend of mine is actually over in Hungary today for business to do Jersey. It's in the chat. He's actually over in Hungary today. He does repair on medical equipment for his company, and he was saying to me that in Budapest they have this big Christmas village, and they have this whole thing on New Year's Eve, a whole New Year's Eve festival and all. Mm-hmm. And the guy was telling him about it, and he says he may go. I said absolutely. I was telling my wife, and Lana goes, "Oh, I'd be scared there." You have no problem in Hungary. They shut down all those people coming in. They don't have nobody coming in.
Poland too.
Yeah, you won't have no issue over there at night. And that's the truth, because they had the balls to say, hey, you know what? We're not allowing everybody in. We're just, you're out.
What's the
Remember how
capital
they
of
fought Hungary over that?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago? Remember when they shut all them down coming in? Huh?
Mm-hmm. What's the capital of Hungary? Starvation.
That's good, George. That's good.
I don't know. Poland's the same way, though. They shut everything down, and they were one of the first ones.
That's just they knew how to open it. That's my stupid Polish joke.
Yeah, they did. They knew how to open it.
I'm only teasing.
Let me tell you something. Well, Polish and Polish are spelled the same way, if that's anything.
That's because I'm a polished Polish.
Yeah, you're polished.
Just like a diamond in the rough.
Oh, yeah.
I want to roll. I have too
Mark
much.
was in Hungary.
In the cave.
Mark, I bet you Hungary was very clean, right? And
Hmm.
definitely I would like to travel there one day, but I couldn't take the air flight.
They got good Gwumki.
Well, they say it's the safest
Gwumki.
kind of trip.
Is the cabbage rolls?
Oh,
Oh, I love that stuff. And
Why
kapusta.
not just call them a cabbage roll?
I like it. You want to see something funny for New Year's? If you're old, you'll remember this.
Oh, Shirley. Oh, it's Shirley MacLaine. That was at the.
Shirley Winters.
Shirley Winters. That was the one in.
Poseidon Adventure.
No, not the time. That was it.
It was the Poseidon Adventure. Remember? Take a cruise. They said it'll be a fun way to spend New Year's. If you're old, you'll remember that.
Yeah. You want to hear a good funny story about the Poseidon? I was on a cruise. I'm on a cruise ship with my ex-wife, and what happened is, so I went there. I was gambling. I was making money down there. So the ship is rocking back and forth like this. So I go into the room. My kids are in another room. They're the inside cabin. We had the outside cabin.
But who was over in the thing?
Who?
Who was over in the thing?
What thing? Oh, let me finish. So as I come back and I'm holding on to the side of the thing because the boat was rocking.
It was rocking.
It comes out. She says, "Did you see the fucking Poseidon Adventure? We're gonna sink. We're gonna sink." She started screaming like a maniac in the hallway. So that was the Poseidon Adventure story.
I remember seeing that. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, look how many of them are dead now. That were in that
That's
Red
the
Buttons
one
was in there. Shelley Winters. Was it Gene Hackman? Oh, God. Stella Stevens. God, I remember that.
I watched Smokey and the Bandit the other night, and look at all.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies. I've seen that like 50 bazillion times. I still got a picture from Nashville when I was standing in front of the car at the museum.
Yeah, I wish I would have went to that museum. I should.
What
Huh? What?
Smokey and the Bandit. Remember Smokey and the Bandit?
Oh, smoking. Oh, she got all excited. She was all excited to take a picture by car. Oh, I took a picture by car. Oh, please take a picture by the car. Oh,
Yeah, I got it. George took a good picture of me standing in front of the Smokey and the Bandit car, and then I leaned over the glass so I could get the interior of the car and everything. That was one of my favorite movies. I've probably seen that like 25 times, 30 times. I could watch it over and over. I just watched
Connie
it.
Francis. Yeah, she got Connie Francis got very sick at the end. Lady said, nice. She had some beautiful voice.
So, as 2025 comes to a close, let me ask you guys this. What do you think was the biggest story of 2025, in your personal opinion? And let's say it's a chat, too.
Viagra. No, I'm okay.
Not hardest story, George. I didn't say hardest story. It's the biggest story.
That was the hardest story to pay. No.
The biggest story.
What would you say your biggest
I would
story
say
is?
Trump got elected.
And I was gonna text you guys this last night and say I'm gonna ask you this question, but
that should be the trivia
but
question.
I figured I didn't want you to really think about it. I want you just to kind of, what do you think, in your opinion, what do you think was the biggest story in 20? Good or bad? It could be good or bad. It could make a positive difference, negative difference.
I would say the inauguration.
Okay, all right, that's a good one.
And the quote that the son gave to Biden.
Yeah.
Hope you fucking die.
Yeah, we never know what he really we never know what he really said.
No,
Right?
what I said, what I heard, what he said, it told Biden, "You're next." That's what he said. That's what I heard. That's what somebody said. They were right there. So,
I mean, I think
we got another thumbs down. That person's still. God, they're persistent.
That may be the biggest
what
thumbs
time?
down story, right?
Half hour into the show all the time. Let's get a lot of thumbs up, everybody, for the old year, bringing in the new.
You know what I would say the biggest. I agree with Sodak what she said. I think the biggest story for us for 2025 was Nashville.
Oh, for us, for the group.
No,
That's cool.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
For the group. I'm talking about the nation. I'm not talking about personal. I'm just talking about the nation in a whole. For because we've all had things that may have been good in our life this year or bad in our life. I'm talking about the nation in like the whole. What do you think?
I think the nation as a whole. Mine would be all the corruption finally coming to light. That because we've been talking about it for years and years and years, and now it finally hit the mainstream media.
The new year's got to bring what's happening.
I'm good. You're just like Stevie Wonder. We'll see you next year. Get the hell out of here.
No, I think George has a good answer there with the inauguration, because I think Trump is I think the second term of Trump is great, even though there's a lot of resistance still in government with him, even in our own party.
What was the best line?
I think your comment there on the corruption coming to light, I think that's great, because I think it's so I mean I don't know, maybe if I had to gamble it around and say, I mean, on a negative side, I would say probably Troy Kirk, obviously, because I think Troy Kirk was Troy Kirk was probably a future president one day, and I think so. That was probably the biggest story of 2025.
They thought they were going to destroy his movement, but as it says in the Bible, destroy a seed, many more seeds will come forward about that.
Yeah, well, I hope. I mean, it seems like there's some issues right now with everything, with different people attacking, turning.
Yeah, well, you got everybody about money, so it's just that everybody changed once they started getting bigger. I remember Candace Owens came to a thing. I spoke at a lot of places, rallies and stuff. And you wouldn't believe the money these people get paid.
Florida for Trump said the birth of little George. No, come on, Florida for Trump. Don't give George a big head now.
The birth of little George.
Yeah, George's already talking about Viagra. Don't give him a big head.
That's right, the puppet, man. What's that?
And you know what the weirdest part is that Sean and I created the birth of little George.
That's right.
Yeah, just to break George's little balls. That's what you did. That's all.
Yeah, your ball. We wanted to break your balls.
Yeah, little George was created to break Big George's little balls.
It was. I think that was hilarious.
What was one of the greatest lines? What was one of the greatest lines by Melania? There was two of them. One, she said, "Oh, here we go again."
Oh yeah.
That was one, and the other one, when she told Barron after he talked to Biden, Barron, be nice.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that. Remember the video of him, Barron, walking up to Biden and giving him that dirty looking thing? That was good.
Right over to him and said, "Let me tell you something."
Said Doge.
What?
Doge. That was Doge is definitely a
Doge is big. But as we said the other day, that's why they did all to destroy Elon Musk, because he was getting closer and closer to this pocket of all the money and the corruption that's been happening.
And Maldo, I never see Maldo. You ever see Maldo in the chat? Maldo says 2026 is going to be one hell of a year. I agree, Maldo.
2026 could have a lot of surprises in it.
Yep.
You just really don't know, because everything.
84, 91. Hey, listen, there's a photo going around about this piece of shit in Florida. He's got a license plate. He has a hat that says 86, 47. And then he has a plate that says 8647. But everybody thinks that's his license plate. That's not his license plate. That's a front plate you could put on any car and everything else. But we will find him. Well, they will find him because he's promoting his 8647 all over the internet. So I think that's a big threat, and the FBI should investigate him. But we know where he is. He's in Manatee County by Sarasota. And we will find that car. Yep. Get back in action. I'm ready.
So, Sodak said, I'm praying 2026 has so many biggest stories we won't be able to keep up. That's, positive big stories, right? And maybe one of them will be catching this guy George is talking about.
I'm hoping for pay-per-view arrests. That's what I want to see.
Let me tell you something. It'll be Trump TV, and he'll make a fortune with that one.
Well, with the pay-per-view, they could eliminate veterans. Whoa, I know what's going to be one. There was a rumor going around that Trump was going to pull out of the UN, and if they ever eminent domain the UN building, they could put all the veterans in there that are homeless and put veteran services in there and everything and have it all in one spot. And I think that would be the best story of 2026.
Did you hear that they're going to make the guy from Somalia the president of the UN?
Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, that's yeah,
like
and then
picking it up
they,
your ass, United States. Thanks for the $10 billion you sent us.
yeah,
Now let's see how fast they get the records and everything else. I mean, it took a friend, what do you call it, a freelance investigator to find all this shit, and they're all saying, "Oh, they were investigating before, and all the years and everything else." You know what? They shouldn't have to say that shit because it's all bullshit. And the fake news media is just keeping their mouth shut about the whole thing.
Well, they're complicit in everything. They're cover-ups. They're cover-up artists. Is what
They're all getting money from rich people to keep those stations going.
If it was
something, like I said,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I must have got I thought you were done, and I started talking. I talked great. I apologize. Finish what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying is that they're getting so much, and you see that PBS, we still fund them, and all those other ones that we fund from the government and stuff like that. They should pull out all the funding, all that stuff out, everything.
But just going back to the media for a second, like this Somali fraud story in Minnesota. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen anything or heard that they're reporting on it, right? The mainstream media. But if it was a pro-Trump PAC that stole $10,000, it would be on every freaking network, and it would be probably a lead-in. FBI investigating a pro-Trump PAC for whatever. It would be all out there. But this, they're real low.
Look how fast they attacked Trump. All the suits against him about the real estate and everything else, and raided his thing and everything else. They didn't go into Waltz's house and carry out fucking boxes. No, they didn't go to Adam Schiff's house and carry out boxes. They didn't go to any place, no place. But they went in Trump's house. They went and did all the investments. What about Rudy Giuliani? They carried all the shit out of his house.
Oh, yeah.
And then black women got the Medal of Freedom because
did you see what happened to Nick Shirley last night, though? He went to that learning center last night, like at around 10 o'clock, and they started surrounding his car and everything and taking pictures of him and everything, but they didn't do anything. I think they're scared of him now because he's got so much notoriety.
Well,
did you see that him and
Charlie Kirk? Are you kidding me? No, right.
Did you see that him and the guy David had hoodies made up that said the Leering Center?
Yeah. Did you see that David guy filed criminal complaint against Waltz too? He said 3 months ago? Is that what he said?
Yeah, 3 months ago he said, yep.
Yeah, so something's going to happen. But, if you want to go back to one of the biggest stories of 2025, I've got it.
Go ahead.
I really do.
Is it?
We should have a sex slush fund on this show because you guys harass me all the time, and I could get rich this way.
Not just Sean and George.
It is on videotape, so you can take that right to the court.
Yeah, but not me. I'm pure as the new driven snow. I haven't done anything.
Call me Chuck.
I was just kidding. Anyways, you guys are nice to me. So you guys are nice. I'm kidding, chat. They're nice. Even off the air, they're nice.
He keeps on Texas. Can you say something to me? And I'm like,
I know I bother you all the time, Sean. I'm so sorry.
Muslim Community Center.
Is the missing star on the thing? Is that because of the thumbs down person?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you notice on the new ones I got 5 stars now instead of 4 stars? But that was the biggest story of 2025 for us. Is that
play that video clip? I think it's a little funny.
Which one?
The one I got on the bottom. He didn't play the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I think that's funny.
Oh, the one I mistakenly played. Yeah. Okay.
And how much money's in the slush fund? That's what I want to know.
Whatever's in George's swear jar, I get it all.
Yeah.
Happy this year.
What the fuck was that?
I'm fine.
I think that's a little funny.
Poor guy with the
Okay, well,
watermelon.
you want to see what we did over the last couple days?
But how did he come? How did he get in that video? The watermelon.
Yeah. You know, I'm getting better at AI. Watch this one.
Night. All these lights make it feel like the whole city is awake just for us.
It's like driving through a dream. Look at that marquee. It's taller than the hotel
You
itself.
picked the perfect place for a ride, that's for sure.
And you look sharp doing it.
How do you like that? I'm going to be making up.
Put the one that
You
you
gotta
abused
keep
me on.
driving in that.
Huh?
Put the one that you abused me on. The one that you became the godmother.
Oh, that one's hilarious.
Well, who was driving in that? I couldn't
George
tell.
was.
That was me.
Okay. He was on the
She
right hand
grabs
side of the
she
car.
grabs photos of you, and she starts playing around with all the shit.
What are you, James
But they're
Bond?
funny.
driving
She do all these clips. She abuses me.
I'm trying to find that one where I became. Oh, this one. I'll get it up. Just
And
keep
she's
talking.
smoking a cigar. Check this out.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a second here to get it up.
You should have all these things prepared. It's supposed to be fun.
That's what she said. Take a second to get it up. Get it?
That's why I said it
on
was good.
Frisky Friday.
I know, but I'm in a mood.
We got plenty of stuff for Friday.
Oh, hang on a second. I gotta get this one up. Oh, where is it?
This is how she abuses me. Yeah.
Vega. He's holed up at the Orpheum, room 812. Checks out tomorrow at 10. I want him gone before sunrise. Clean, quiet.
Consider it done. Payment?
Half now, half.
Yeah, those are fun.
Are you a hitman in that, George?
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be. She's the boss. She's the godmother. So.
Yeah, I don't know. They're fun to do. I had to bring up the baby Patriots one though because we haven't seen that one in a long time.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
That's funny. That was funny.
That is a
And
good
Mark
one.
was so innocent in that. Oh, I didn't say anything. He said, he was like Nixon. I am not a crook.
Mark's always he's always the fifth. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Mark, when you come on Friday, you got to go. I'm not a crook.
I was saying stuff to Marjorie, and he told me I was a bad influence on her, and I couldn't talk to her anymore.
Oh, see.
Yeah, I think that was when we were. I think it's when we were in Jersey when he told me that. I was telling her things that she should do, and he said, "Oh, no."
Yep. Mark doesn't even let her watch the show because he doesn't want you to influence her. He said.
Oh, I don't know. We have a good time though on the show. I don't know. We've had a pretty good year.
Yeah, so we've been doing this all year, right? Now is that correct? If my memory,
oh yeah,
right. We've been doing it all year. Wow.
Yeah, at least Fridays, and then Thursdays, and I've been doing it for over a year and a half.
Wow.
I don't know. It's been fun though. We've had a good year. Look at all the different things that's happened this year, though. When you talk about that kind of stuff, all the different news stories and everything, like you brought up,
Yeah.
So much. Look how much better we've gotten at doing the show too. Remember when we couldn't even do clips?
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, hey, you got to figure out how to do.
Yeah, we couldn't. It was like I know I had to get a new setup and everything. Oh, okay. I got to bring up George's thing here.
Not to bring up none of you.
Oh no, I was going to bring it up. I keep trying to put it up, but I couldn't.
For the chat, when we first started all this, and we had like little talks and this and that, I gotta say, Trix, you did great because I even said, "Oh, we gotta find a way."
The head's gonna just blow up.
But George, I was getting ready to give you a compliment now, but
no, I don't want to.
No, but Trix, you did good because we talked about getting clips up and all that kind of stuff and throw up, and that was all like
I agree on.
Second, that was all like a second or third language. You didn't, and then you figure out how to do it. You did a good job. And so hopefully, we just keep on going that way, and 2026 is even better because that'd be awesome because you did great.
Well, thank you. I tried though because I like doing it too, so that's what makes it fun. So if you like doing something, you'll learn how to do it a lot faster. And I don't know, we have come a long way though because we used to just be in the boxes and yak, and now we do all kinds of stuff like we have the Trump truce and the losing your shit, and we put the clips in, and you got your Adam Schiff and the puppet and George rant.
We evolved. we evolved a little bit, right? So that's always good. So it's good, and hopefully
this is
we'll evolve and make things good that people want to watch.
Mm-hmm. What George?
Huh?
Put this up. This is what we all wish for the new year.
George, you did your AI voice there.
No. It's pretty good. I think it was on this one. Yes, this one here. I think everybody wishes for this one for the new year.
I like that. I wish for that.
I had a dream. I told you. Remember that time I told you I had that dream that I was with President Trump and we were in Congress and we walked in and all the Marines came in through the doors of Congress and arrested everybody, all the pedophiles and all the corruption, and they dragged Adam Schiff out.
Oh, that would be great.
That's when he was a congressman.
That would have been.
It would be like this: they go in, they grab him by the pencil neck and drag him out.
That piece of shit, $30 billion he spent on the Russia.
Yeah.
How much? 30 what?
Waste of money.
$30 billion on the Russia.
Not million with an M. You're saying billion with a B.
Yep, billion.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. But they don't give a shit. They print the money. They put us in more debt.
The biggest joke is these fucking committees that they have, right? Which Omar is still on the intelligence committee, which she should be off with all the stealing that she did. And then you see what the husband did. He took $30 million.
Somebody's saying she was married like 4 times or something. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. She got
Yeah.
my foot. Maybe she
Yeah,
had
she had an ex-husband, a white husband, and then her brother. So that's 3 that I know of.
How long has she been in this country to be married that many times?
She came in 2008.
That's
Her father brought her in through Obama.
Yep.
The Obama files.
So I just Googled. I did on X on their AI top news stories of 2025. Let's get you top 5 they come up with. Number 1 is Donald Trump's second term and policy overhaul. 2 is the escalation and negotiations in the Russia-Ukraine war. 3 is the Gaza ceasefire and Middle East developments. 4 is election of the first American Pope. And 5, extreme weather and climate records.
Oh, that's bull.
Yeah. So that's the top 5, according to Gronk on X or Grok, whatever you pronounce it. So.
Well, then this needs this. There's for the top story.
There you go.
And if Mark was here, he wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah, Mark, I guess. What?
What are you guys laughing at? What's so funny?
I amuse you. I make you laugh.
Oh no, hard man. I haven't been on Getter in forever, so I'll look to see what you sent me. I haven't been on there. Oh my gosh, it's been months since I've been on Getter.
Yeah, I go on there once in a while on Getter. I go on X all the time, but I Gronk or Getter. I go on maybe a couple times a month, if that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna play this for New Year's before George has to leave to go to the doctor.
All right.
Oh shit.
There.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, George's got to go. So I played.
Yeah, I got to go to the doctor. See what he says about me. I'm going in like this.
I would if I were you. I would go and say, "What the hell happened? You did my shoulder and I sprouted all this hair."
I gave him a shirt. He was all excited. He said, "I'm not even a biker, and I got a biker shirt." I said, "Yep, that's good. We'll see. I'll take the shirt away from you. My arm ain't fucked up." So anyway,
I think that hat's funny. My dad used to have one like that, but he didn't have no hair anymore. So
Happy New Year, everybody! I got to go to the doctor, and I guess how much my surgery was $150,000.
Wow. Shame you weren't illegal. You wouldn't even need health care.
I know.
Oh, I gotta follow that up with.
So put this one up about the flag if you care about it.
Yeah, Mike Schwartz could use that on his show when he does his little jokes. He could use a little drum roll afterwards. That would be good.
Yeah, you could. Well, yeah. And that's the truth.
And the other one from India, we have these new dances that are coming in.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling a ring a ting a ting a ling a too. Ring a ling a ling a ding dong.
Bye, George. Good luck.
I put
have him X-ray your chest too to make sure you got a heart.
George, the chat's telling you to take the rest of the year off today.
Oh, thank you. Hey, the best line I heard, the guy texted me, he says, George, he says, I made enough money this year not to work at all.
Yeah, if you stop today.
2 days left.
Yeah, I think I could after 12 o'clock today, I think I could financially take the rest of the year off.
Wow, you're rich.
All right, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. For a bright new and beautiful year. Let's hope they do fucking something. As I close my words out for the 2025, they better do something or a revolution's going to happen. My words.
Yeah, you got to do something because 2026.
Yeah, wait for the burning. We're all going to have outfits on, too. We're going to have Crusader outfits when we do the burning.
Oh, boy.
Okay, everybody. See you next year. God bless you all.
Bye, George.
Everybody in the chat.
George.
Rock and roll.
Well, you can leave him up for the rest of the hour.
Let me freaking tell you something. Listen to me now.
Yeah, he's got to go to the doctor, and they're gonna make sure they're gonna tell him his shoulder's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
he looks like he's got some good move. Yeah, he looks like he's got some good movement, right? So.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I told you what happened.
What? Huh?
He fell in the tub.
Oh yeah, tumbled over.
Yeah, and he's still walking. There's a lot, so he's doing all right. You can see that he's not wearing the sling anymore. So
by spring, he'll be reporting for pitchers and catchers down in spring training. Right.
Speaking of that, while Mike Schwartz is at baseball camp, we're going to be running 2 hours and filling in for him so that so that people don't discover there's other things on at 10 o'clock besides him on Rumble. So we're going to go from 9 until 11. January 12th through the 16th.
January 12th. Oh gosh, that's when I'm going to be on a cruise.
Oh yeah, well that's all right. Well,
I'll have to come on a little bit. I got as long as I can get Wi-Fi. I got to see.
Yeah, you're going to come on all liquored up because it's probably all the booze you can drink, and you're going to start out in the morning with mimosas.
No, not me. I'm not a morning drinker.
No, I was thinking about day drinking today, but then I won't see midnight.
Yeah.
No, I won't. It only takes me a couple beers and I'm.
Yeah, I that's the thing. I'm like a slow poke. I'm not so I'm one that's I nurse it. I'm a nurse. I'm an alcoholic nurse, as they say, right?
I got cannolis I got to finish too because we made cannolis and I think I got about 4 left.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they get before they get soggy, but I love cannolis.
Yeah, they are definitely. Well, it depends on where you get them from, I think.
Well, we made the shells and the filling and had to go all the way to Lafayette to get Marcella wine because I live in Redneck Town and none of the liquor stores had Marcella wine for the shells.
Wow!
For the dough, but they came out really good. But so where are you going on your cruise?
So Emma turns 21, so we're going out of Fort Lauderdale. We're flying down with the weekend of actually the 9th. So that Frisky Friday, I think I'll be in the air on the 9th. But then we're going out from Fort Lauderdale just to Bahamas.
Oh, that's fun.
Cheap cruise, going for a few days, come back the end of the week, and it'll be fun. I mentioned about the hoodies that Shirley had. Let me. I don't know if everybody saw this or not. I thought it was pretty funny. Let me pull it up here for you. You see that?
Oh, yeah, those are awesome.
The Quality Leering Center 1-800-FRAUD. They did 1-800-FRAUD. So I didn't get a call back from Governor Walz's office about the Remember, I left a message about being connected. Just say no call back.
Well, I'm not surprised, really.
Yeah. And I should have showed this before George left, but Forbes released their top list for 2025 for billionaires, and Elon Musk made the number one, of course, and then Somali daycare owner number one made two. Somali daycare owner number two made three, and then Somali daycare owner number three made four.
You know, it's funny, but it's not funny because we could. Can you imagine if we would have done something like that? We'd all be in jail already.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Yeah, could you imagine that? How? And that's the thing that I keep on saying is the mainstream media, like people have no idea what's really going on. I mean, as a taxpayer, you got. I don't care if it was a bunch of Republicans doing it. I'd be pissed because it's a waste and theft of our system.
Yeah, and it could and they stole literally food out of the mouths of babies.
Yep.
Literally, that's what makes you sick. But I don't know. I was reading what everybody's doing, and for some people, nuts staying home and having champagne and. U.S.
What's everybody doing?
Let's see. Hard Man's baby girl has a birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
I'm looking and see what everybody's doing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm staying home because we got a snow squalls today. So I had freezing rain after coming back from the airport last night.
Well, you know what they call tonight, right? Isn't it called amateur night, right? Everybody goes out and gets all crazy and
yeah.
You might be careful out there in amateur night because people don't go out a lot and they don't know how to handle. So if you're out there driving, be careful. Don't have too much where it's going to cost you. And I think we're just staying home because I want to watch University of Miami beat the Ohio State. Red Ginger corrected me and said the Ohio State. So
Ohio State, the Buckeyes.
Yeah, so I want to see University of Miami beat them tonight. It's going to be a tough game. Hopefully they beat them.
Years ago, I used to have all my grandkids at one time on New Year's Eve every year, so my kids could go up. Yeah, but now they're all grown up, so my grandkids. But yeah, but I would. It would be sled because I used to live on a really big hill, so they'd go sledding and I'd do hot chocolate. And I had like almost like an apartment on the side of the house too, so that they could have all the noisemakers and everything they wanted, and it didn't drive me insane.
That's good. Yeah, they got their own little party. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, they had a good time. We used to do that. I think, but I think my youngest one is. I'm trying to think. 19 already. My youngest grandkid. So that was a while ago.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. I'm giving away how old I am.
So you're showing your age. I'm only 19, so I could be your youngest grandkid.
I'm a great grandma already.
I see. Yeah, it's.
I know.
I don't want to have that grand pop in front of my name anytime soon, but
You don't mind calling me Bushi? Bushi because I'm Polish. So I'm Bushi.
I thought Bobchi. What's Bobchi? Isn't Bobchi?
Bobchi's grandma.
Yeah.
And so is Busha, and then Bushi is like the endearing form of grandma in Polish. Yeah, but I don't know. Everybody's looks like they're gonna have a good time tonight.
Yeah, definitely not. Karen says, I'm bartending at my club. I'm sure we will close long before midnight. Well, good for you. Get home safe. And everybody get home safe. Up Prism's mad at me because I'm saying about sorry, Prism. But right now it looks like you may be outnumbered, Prism, because me and Florida for Trump are all about the U. Right? Florida for Trump. Hopefully they win.
I don't know. I'd go for Ohio just because I was born in Toledo.
Well, I gotta get off this broadcast then.
Yeah, that's how I knew Buckeyes and everything. But did you ever have a Buckeye? A real one?
What is
the peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate?
Balls in chocolate?
Yeah, balls.
Peanut butter balls that like fried or just
no, it's almost like a Reese's, but it's peanut butter and confectioner sugar and melted butter, and then after they get hard, then you dip them in chocolate, but you got to do it on a stick, and they look like Buckeyes because you get the peanut butter like whole on the top and then the chocolate around them.
Yeah, Now, Sodak saying it's good to be a grandparent. It's fun. I'm sure it is because you could spoil them and then give them back, right? You don't have to worry about all the.
Oh yeah,
right?
I used to load mine up with sugar and then send them home. I was wicked. I was because I knew they'd misbehave when they went home.
Well, me and Lana both say all the time. Well, we say, Emma, we hope that you have a daughter that's just like you. You know, give her the attitude and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens.
That does happen too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my kids used to give me shit a lot, and like my son did, and now his daughter, she's got a mouth on her, but she's one of those bookworms though, but she can be very sassy.
Well, that's the thing. That's the sassiness is something I always tell my kids to say, like, you could disagree with me or you could whatever, but the big thing is about respect. You can't be disrespectful. No. You can tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me whatever. You can tell me, but don't be disrespectful. Because that's why I don't, especially in my own house, I will not definitely not tolerate it.
No, I hit my daughter with a moccasin one time, and she was going to call child services on me, and I was dialing the phone for her, going, "Go ahead," But like my son, I mean, he's the baby, and he still calls me almost every single day.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
and
good.
He's like, what is he? What's Eric? I got to think, 85. He's going to be 41 in February.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
When you said what's Eric and you went 85, I'm going, holy shit, Trixie.
He was born in 85. I had to think because he was the last one.
No, when you said 85, I was thinking like years old, like the way you said it. That's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
But I know he wasn't 85. Anyway, well,
I'm not 85 either.
No, I know that. Everybody have a great New Year, obviously, and be safe. Have fun, and we look forward to seeing everybody next year. Now, we're not having a show tomorrow, right? Is that what you said? No show tomorrow?
No, I'm not getting up.
So we're taking the rest of the year off? Okay.
We'll be here Friday. We're taking the rest I just caught that. Yeah. The rest of the year off, then we'll be here Friday for Frisky Friday.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'll say it
Not
this
the
way.
rest of the week off.
Yeah.
So we'll have Frisky Friday. We'll all be back with doing a new year, right? New year, and it'll be good. So
yeah, it'll be
good. Everybody, and I guess Mark will give us his weekly convention update as well. So that'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah, he can give us the weekly update. So I don't know if we're raiding Schwartz or not. I'm sure he's having a show today, but I'm not sure. I love that puppet.
George says Happy New Year as well.
Yeah. Well, everybody have a safe one
tonight.
tonight.
I think Mike's having a show. I didn't see. Yep. All right, everybody.
Yes.
Happy New Year. We're seeing 26.
Yeah. What should we go out with? We should go out with something. I don't know. Let's see. How about Bowie, maybe.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
David Bowie.
All right. Happy New Year. Have fun tonight, Sean. We'll see you on Friday.
You too. Bye-bye, everybody. Enjoy.